Hi guys, welcome to another video. Hope you're all keeping well. Now for this video I'm just going to review a horror movie I watched the other night on Blu-ray. It's from 1974 and it's a rather, well, it's not really well known, this movie at all. It's a rather obscure one. Don't really hear many people talking about it, and that movie is called Ghost Story. Now if you're not familiar with this movie, I'll just read you the blurb at the back, then talk a little bit more about it. Yeah. Okay, so this is Stephen Weeks' Dreamlike Chiller. Yeah, absolute definition of a cult British horror film. Set in the 1930s England, it tells of three former public schoolmates, Larry Dan, Murray Melvin, and the enigmatic Vivian McCarroll. Who they reunite in a country mansion haunted by the spirits of insane former residents Marianne Faithfull. Yeah, the haunting transports us to a surreal world of incest and murder, inhabited by a demonic doll and a sadistic doctor who presides over a corrupt insane asylum. Now with Barbara Shelley, who was in Dracula Prince of Darkness of course, and many other great horror movies, Lee Lawson, Anthony Bates and Penelope Keith, successfully combines 1970s horror with 1930s charm and realised perfectly by Weeks with a soundtrack by Pink Floyd collaborator Ron Gresson. Ghost Story has been beautifully restored and is packed with bonus features for this high definition world premiere. Yeah, so if you like a good ghost story, good British ghost story, I think you might enjoy this one. It's not really, I must warn you, if you're thinking about buying it, it's a very, very slow burning movie, very slow pace, but it's got great atmosphere, the big country house and that, and actually a lot of people didn't know this, but this movie was actually filmed in India, and the way they made it to look like 1930s Britain, you wouldn't have thought it was filmed in India. And there's the special features on the back, guys, if you want to take those in. Yeah, so as I say, it's not really a kind of movie that's full of action, but it's very, very slow paced. It's got good atmosphere, and it's got the three chaps, like these very upper crust English gentlemen and that. As I say, but I won't reveal too much about the story because it's got a little bit of a twist in it. But suffice to say, as I say, if you like a good old English ghost story, I think you will enjoy this one, Ghost Story. As I say, it's redolence with atmosphere, the creepy house, the English, well, the English countryside, rather the Indian countryside, and you've got this like creepy doll as well that keeps popping up all the time. It's got some sort of bearing on what happened years ago in the house. And this one of these guys in it, like, he keeps getting these like weird hallucinations of what happened in the house, and that Marianne Faithfull's character, she plays the sister of this rather sinister guy who had it committed into an insane asylum, and an insane asylum run by the doctor played by Anthony Bates, very fine actor. And oh yeah, it's like you get like a lot of these surreal scenes and that of what happened years ago, and it sort of like builds the tension up and that, yeah. And then of course this guy who has these hallucinations, the other two guys, he sort of like take the mickey out of him and that, he pull his leg about things and that. But I don't want to give away too much about this movie, because I think it's a sort of movie, it's a kind of a Marmite movie. You either like it or you loathe it. And yeah, I wasn't really crazy about it, but it's a good watching that, if you want it on a cold winter's night, if you want to sit down and watch a good old-fashioned English ghost story, I'd highly recommend this one. The three guys were good in that, yeah. They talk about three men in a boat, three men in a haunted house, yeah. So as I say, I watched this movie a couple of times. I had it on DVD, and I've got it on Blu-ray, and the Blu-ray transfer, I must say, is quite good, very, very pleasing, yeah. And I say, I love the atmosphere. I love good old English ghost stories. It's got the atmosphere, the creepy house in the woods and that, and it's a fascinating documentary about how the movie was made, very interesting. And yeah, so I said, if you like a good old-fashioned English ghost story, I think you'll like this one. It's got a good solid story, as I say, albeit quite slow, you know, so don't expect a lot of you know, jump scares all the time and that. It's just not that sort of movie. It's more of a character driven ghost story. If you know, if you like that sort of thing, it builds the atmosphere up and that, the weird doll, the creepy hallucinatory scenes experienced by this guy, you know, and yeah. So ratings now, I'd give Ghost Story from 1974, I'd give it maybe 7 out of 10. Yeah, I wasn't crazy about it, but on the other hand, I didn't think it was a bad little movie, you know, so I'll be keeping it in my collection, and as I say, I highly recommend it to anybody who likes a good old-fashioned English ghost story. Yeah, all the characters have got, it's got a good cast and that, as I say, Anthony Bates, Barbara Shelley, the three guys and that, you know, Marianne Faithfull, and yeah, oh yeah, very, very dark history this house has got, you know, connected with this brother and sister, and as I say, the brother tried to get, well, he did get it committed into an insane asylum, yeah, but I'll leave it there now, I won't go on too much more about it. I say, if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it if you like a good ghost story, yeah. Okay guys, that's it for now, yeah. If you like the video, you know, please feel free to share, subscribe, comments, and oh, by the way, I'd like to thank everybody who's expressed an interest in me live stream and that, you know, I done a little test run last night and that, you know, yeah, so yeah, it did, as I say, like, I had a little bit of a problem first with the sound, but I'm gradually sorting that out now. So when I do my next live stream, I'll let everybody know. I'll put like a little thumbnail on schedule and that, yeah. Okay guys, that's it for now, yeah. Enjoy your weekend. Bye for now. If you enjoyed watching this video, guys, you might like to check out my website at www.alantoner.com. You'll be able to find out a little bit more about my work as a writer and all the books I have published to date. Thanks for watching.